White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, a paradise for presidents and kings, luxury, champagne, golf.
But beneath these polished floors, something terrified the U.S. government.
A secret city, buried 700 feet deep, waiting for the end of the world.
They called it Project Greek Island, the ultimate classified hideout for the U.S. Congress.
1959. While guests slept upstairs, workers poured concrete downstairs. Thousands of tons of it.
Not a hotel, a tomb, built to keep 1,000 politicians alive while America burned.
It was massive, 112,000 square feet, larger than 2 Walmarts combined.
They even built a fake TV studio so survivors could address a dead nation.
For 30 years, nobody knew. Until one reporter asked a simple, dangerous question.
To hide the bunker, they created a ghost company, Forsyth Associates.
They weren't TV repairmen. They maintained 72 massive water tanks, secretly.
Location was calculated. 5 hours by train from D.C. Just enough time to flee.
Power meant survival. 3 diesel engines, capable of lighting a stadium for 40 days.
No suites here. Senators would sleep in shifts, 8 into a room, like soldiers.
The pantry was always full. Fresh produce, frozen meat, rotated constantly for 30 years. They even planned for death, an incinerator, to burn the trash and the bodies.
The comm center. Thousands of messages could be sent. But who would answer?
It was a perfect machine, waiting for a war that never came until...
The real horror wasn't the bunker, it was the list. Who gets saved?
The rules were brutal. Only leaders could enter. Spouses and children were left behind.
The signal was a simple code. When the red phone rang, democracy was running for its life.
The plan? Evacuate Congress immediately. A desperate dash from the Capitol to the mountains.
Black limousines in the rain. No sirens. Just speed. Panic hidden behind tinted windows. At the hotel, the party stopped. Guests were pushed aside. The military took control.
Once inside, the door sealed. 25 tons of steel separated them from the apocalypse. Engineers calculated everything. The bunker was exactly outside the nuclear blast zone of DC.
But the enemy wasn't just outside. They feared riots inside. So they brought guns. A full hospital, operating rooms, dentists. They prepared to rebuild humanity underground.
For decades, it worked. Until 1992, one newspaper article shattered the secret forever.
Panic at the Pentagon. The Washington Post article exposed everything. The cover was blown. A secret bunker is useless if the enemy knows where to aim. It was over.
The government moved fast. Decommission immediately. Strip the gear. Leave the shell.
Decades of supplies, food, guns, medicine, all hauled away in the dead of night.
Today, the blast doors are open, not for Congress, but for tourists with cameras.
They walk through the cafeteria. They sit in the briefing room. It feels haunted. Project Greek Island is dead, a relic of a war that never happened. But walking these halls, you can't help but wonder about the cost. If they let us see this one, it means they have built something better.
Where is the new bunker? And this time, are you on the list?
Greenbrier was just a decoy. The real power moved to the mountains. Raven Rock, Mount Weather.
These bunkers never closed. They are active right now, waiting for the signal.
A shadow network, connected by fiber optics and secret trains. An entire government underground.
When the sky falls, the president goes up. But he is just one man.
The cost? Hidden in the black budget. Trillions of dollars spent on fear. $50 billion a year. Just to keep the lights on for a war that hasn't started.
But here is the terrifying truth. In the bunker, democracy does not exist.
There are no voters down here. Only orders. And the people who give them.
If the president dies,
Who is this stranger sitting in his chair?
They signed a contract. Duty first. Family last. A choice that breaks the human soul.
the math is cruel. 300 million Americans. Only 3,000 seats in the lifeboats.
They have lists. Doctors, engineers. If you aren't on the list, you are left behind. Mount Weather, Virginia. They keep files on everyone. Who is useful? Who is expendable?
The enemy wasn't just Russia. It was us. Desperate citizens storming the gates.
They drew lines in the dirt. Cross this line, and the guards are authorized to shoot.
They tested loyalty. Could you shoot a neighbor to save a senator? The answer had to be yes.
Now, the government isn't alone. Billionaires are digging their own luxury holes in New Zealand.
But today, a new fear rises. Does the president decide? Or does an algorithm pull the trigger?
But concrete is obsolete. Modern bunker busters can dig 200 feet through solid rock.
Technology outpaced protection. We cannot dig deep enough to hide from our own inventions.
So the elite look elsewhere. Private islands. Remote coordinates removed from all GPS maps.
Luxury silos in Kansas. Swimming pools underground. Riding out the apocalypse in 5-star comfort.
Or they look up. Rockets waiting on standby. A one-way ticket to the Red Planet.
Mars, the ultimate bunker. Millions of miles away from Earth's nuclear fire.
We save seeds, not people. The global seed vault. A backup drive for nature itself.
But ask yourself, in a world of ashes and ice, is survival a prize or a punishment?
Greenbrier was a monument to our darkest fears. Hidden behind white columns and manicured lawns.
The Cold War ended. The bunker closed. But the paranoia never went away.
Old bunkers die. New ones rise. Deeper. Stronger. Built for wars we haven't even named yet.
Hit subscribe. Clear your security level. See the secrets the government keeps in the dark.